Sexy Fireman calendar audition?
Yeah.
You are in the right place. The woman stepped out for just a moment. I think she's taken a duper.
Thank you for your patience, gentlemen. I was just taking a duper. Now, I am the executive director of the music school for at-risk teens. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm hoping with your help, we will make a sexy fireman calendar so sexy that we'll raise enough money to keep the school open all summer long. So, let's not waste any more time. Is there a Roger Danvers here?
Ah, that's me.
Thank you for doing this, Roger, and may I say you are a mountain of a man. Now, where do you work?
Well, currently I'm a volunteer.
Okay, I think volunteers are fine. We can accept you as long as you're a stone cold hunk.
I just go where I'm needed. Hospitals, schools, you name it. I've set fire to them all.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
That's right, I'm a simple man who also loves setting fires. That's why I became a fireman.
Okay. I'm sorry, I don't think that's what a fireman is. I believe you just confessed to being an arsonist.
Listen, I'm not about labels. I'm just here to help some teens.
All right, well, consorting with criminals is not the kind of message we want to send. Please leave immediately. It's what I would be saying if you weren't so gosh darn sexy. Keep that in mind. All right, next on my list I have an Enrique Patterson.
Right here, Chief.
Enrique, thank you so much. Now please tell us about your life as a real fireman.
Sure, well, it's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it. Every morning when I hear that alarm, I run into that blazing inferno of a sales room, and I look those employees straight in the eye, and I say, hey, you're fired, buddy! Get out of here!
All right, I can't help but think you might be using the terms alarm and blazing inferno as some sort of corporate metaphors. Surely you don't think a fireman is someone who fires people.
I think I know what my job is, lady. Yeah, I'm like George Clooney in that movie that everybody thinks was good, Up in the Air. Except I'm like 500 times more handsome, right?
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
All right. Look, it is heartless corporate fucks like you who have put the music school at risk to begin with. I couldn't live with myself if I didn't ask you to leave right this second. But you do make George Clooney look like dog diarrhea, so welcome aboard. The next name on my list just says the Great Garibaldi.
At your service!
My God, you're sexy. I hesitate to look a sexy gift horse in the mouth, but I fear I must ask, based on your clothing and demeanor, you work for the circus, do you not?
I most certainly do!
And you don't think a fireman is someone who gets fired out of a cannon, do you?
I most certainly do not.
Oh, thank God. Okay, good. That is noticeable.
The fireman is the much more important man who fires the other man out of the cannon. No, because I am not brave.
Why are you wearing a helmet?
Because I also have epilepsy.
Look, all right, I am beginning to worry that maybe my ad was not entirely clear, okay? This is to be a sexy fireman calendar, full of sexy firemen to raise money for musically gifted at-risk teens.
Okay, yeah, about that. Let me ask you a question, Mr. Lady. Why are you making a calendar for teens, sexy firemen like ourselves all greased up and flexing our junk?
Yeah, you some kind of pervert?
The heck? Sound out.
Pervert?
Pervert.
Gentlemen, please!
Not.
Every day, 1.5 teens reaches for marijuana bong instead of clarinet. Almost 60% of musically gifted at-risk teens have held their older brother's gun in the mirror, but only 20% have ever known the smell of a freshly oiled shovel. So yes, if loving teens makes me a perv, then sign me up. I am proud to be a perv. Thank you. All right, now who's next?
Okay, well, my name is Richard Fireman.
Nope.
Okay,
Give
thank
you. You please tell me that you are a real fireman.
Oh, I'm a real fireman.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Real fireman.
That's right, 100% made out of fire.
No.
You see, underneath this rubber man suit, I'm just a swirling mass of fire. I was born 2,000 years ago in a volcano. Yada, yada, yada. I wear this fireproof rubber man suit to move amongst you and hold hands with your charming women. But I assure you, I'm 100% made out of fire.
What's that like?
Holding hands with a lady.
Yeah.
It's so good.
No.
If you go right to left sometimes.
No, that's not true. Shut up. Get back in line. All right. Now, when I put out an ad asking for sexy firemen, I meant firemans. All right? Civic heroes who ride around in flashing trucks, spraying water out of hoses to put out fires.
I think you mean a waterman.
All right, fine. Fine, it's my fault. I'm a failure as an executive director.
Whoa, hey, shut up, idiot. Hey, you didn't give up on those kids. And we're not going to give up on you.
Yeah, we can still help those teens. We'll make a 5-month calendar featuring one sexy arsonist.
One sexy guy who fires people.
One sexy guy whose last name happens to be Fireman.
Also me!
And one sexy fire beast in a rubber man suit.
My God, you're right. Let's go help some teens!
Yeah!